Welcome back to Class Farms, guys. Kai over here with Ryan.
What's going on, guys?
And today we're going to do a top 5 for you.
Top 5 fight. Oh, yeah.
One of my favorites. Today's topic is going to be about home defense.
I've been studying, I've been researching, personal research, and also just figuring out what the best gun is for any situation, regardless of your home. So I've got a list of 5. He's got a list of 5. Mm-hmm. We don't know each other's lists.
That's right.
And it's ultimately up to you guys to decide which list is better down in the comment section.
Exactly. So keep in mind different home styles too, like studios to big homes, small homes, farms, all kinds of stuff. That's why.
Yep.
Yeah, I try to keep, at least on my list, I try to keep all of that in mind to basically accommodate everybody or most everybody watching this video right now. So with that being said, you got your 5, right?
Yep, let's start.
All right, number 5.
All right, for my number 5, I'm gonna go pick your flavor with this one, right? So you've got the 510. This is a Striker Fire 10 millimeter, holds 15 rounds in the gun. I mean, this thing's crazy. 15 rounds of 10 millimeter, that's reliable and soft shooting. If you guys have shot 10 mil but haven't shot the 510, you really haven't shot a well-engineered 10 millimeter. There's a lot of 2011s, 1911 style 10 millimeters that also work this way, but 15 rounds is incredible out of that. And then on the other side, you have the FNX 45. The FNX 45 has been around for a while. It was actually made for SOCOM for them to have a large capacity 45 to kind of replace the 1911s of old, and it's been proven. It's been stood the test of time. So both of these are incredibly reliable, large caliber handguns.
Yeah, I mean the FN 510, the geometry on this gun is so well engineered.
Yes.
This thing shoots around like a 40 caliber gun.
Yeah, that's
it's insane. Normally you don't get that.
And depending on your ammo, you can change the feel as well.
Of course, yeah.
But this does it with like even hot 10 millimeter. It feels like a 40, which is the surprising part.
When you compare this to other Striker Fire 10 millimeter guns, it just completely blows them out of the water. It is softer, so it is very good. 15 round magazine capacity. I can't fight you against this one because it's a great option. Obviously, FNX 45, great option for home defense. I cannot argue against this. If I did, then I would not be honest. I would just be making a fool out of myself. So this is a good selection.
I love the straightforwardness. You know,
I have to be.
Yeah,
I owe that to everybody over there.
Wow.
My number 5 is a shotgun. Okay. I mean, we've got the TTI Benelli M2 in this case. It could be Benelli M4, Beretta 1301 Tactical, A300. A good old semi-automatic shotgun that has a decent capacity because some shotguns, they got 5 round magazine capacity, still like 5 plus 1 in the chamber. That's 6. I mean, remember, shotguns have that floating firing pin. So running around with one in the chamber, keep it in your car. I don't recommend it. Just so you could have that inadvertent blast that you didn't expect. But overall, a shotgun. And the reason for shotgun is, first of all, semi-automatic options are great nowadays. With the today's technology, they're super reliable as long as you use proper, reputable shells. And it gives you, they're so versatile. You can use a slug. You can use a double-aught buck. You can use number 4, like the 27 pellets in there. Double-aught buck's got 9, and slug is just this 1 ounce big lead that's coming your way and traveling super fast. Downsides to shotguns are they're just big, and they do recoil. That's why it's my number 5.
You're handling my part for me. That's exactly what I was going to say. So my number 5 was going to be a shotgun at first, and then I thought about it some more, and I thought, I would personally just not use a shotgun for home defense. I know some people at home, if you have the availability, if you have a gun, use that gun, right? Like, don't think we're saying to not use a shotgun as a whole. But in terms of maneuverability around your home, usually tight hallways, corridors, even just pieing through a doorway, which is more advanced tactics, but still, it's just, for me, I can't. I recommend it. And I think a lot of it comes down to training, right? If you have experience behind a shotgun and you know how to use one in a home defense situation, more power to you. For me, and I feel like a lot of people at home, it's not gonna fit with their proficiency. So firearms.
And in this list, every single gun that I pick, and I'm going to articulate every single one of them on where they lack and where they don't and why I picked them. the reason I picked the shotgun, the versatility I just talked about, and the reliability, what they have, but they also, the terminal effects. The downside, yes, this is big, right? But if you actually have that time again, I selected this list for different situations when it comes to like different homes. If you actually hit somebody with this thing, you're going to drop them, even if they're wearing a body armor with a slug. Even if you hit them with a double out back, 9 millimeter, almost like 9 millimeter projectiles coming at you about, I don't know, 1,500 feet per second. Well, that's a bad day for you. So your accuracy is going to be, with the double out buckets, you're gonna have a little spread, so you could get lucky too. But there are other things to consider. Where do you have other people in the house? Do you live alone? All that. So shotgun is a great, like I'm a huge fan of shotgun when it comes to home defense. When it comes to one of the options, I'd personally use it. I don't. It's my number 5. I don't use a shotgun, but I have kept a shotgun beside my bed numerous times. It really depends on the person. If you have a little person, like somebody, your daughter, for example, like your teenage daughter, may not be able to handle the recoil of a hot-loaded slug. So keep all that in mind. But overall, as a weapon system, without a doubt, for what it offers, terminal effects, it's a great option.
Yeah, like some people say, like pump shotguns are the most reliable shotguns, right? And you're right, because if you are reliable, the gun is reliable. That's also its downside.
It's all about the shooter. Like you can short stroke a pump. I've done that so many times. In a high stress situation.
That happens at the range, right? A cold range, flat range, just LARPing around, shooting into trash. Imagine you're in a home defense situation, stress as high as can be, and you might short stroke that shotgun. I mean, it's a very high probability.
That's right.
So I agree with your choice of a semi-auto, because especially semi-autos nowadays are so reliable. A lot more piston driven, inertia, it'll do the job.
Beretta 1301 and A300, we've shot, I don't know how many shells through them, not once did we have any problems with them.
Yeah.
They're incredible. And Benelli M2 and 4, just same thing. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's my number 5. And
okay.
So number 4?
Number 4.
And my number 4 is going to be the Grand Power SP45A3, but just a PCC in general. I got a pistol caliber. The reason I selected this one is because this is very affordable. This is Ryan's personal SBR with a Dead Air Mojave 9 on Mojave 45 on here because of 45 caliber.
Yep.
It is incredible. The softest shooting PCC we have here, at least that I have shot.
No, I think it might be.
Have you shot anything softer?
No, I mean like 9mm subsonic, but here's the thing is that this thing is naturally subsonic because 45 is naturally subsonic. That's what makes it so soft shooting. Isn't the, it's not, I mean, the action's amazing, roller delayed, right? But an MP5 is roller delayed. We're about to say here. And it's just, it does it. It does the same thing the MP5 does, but better because it's subsonic.
Yeah, it is incredible. So this is my number 4, and it is a pistol caliber because I am fully aware of the limitations of pistol caliber. Doesn't mean, don't take me the wrong way, that pistol caliber doesn't put somebody down. Oh, absolutely, all day long without a problem, you're not getting away. It's just not as good as a rifle caliber. That's just, velocity is king. This thing is traveling 900 feet per second, and it's gonna hit you. It's a pretty hefty round. You're gonna go down, but the terminal
effects. It's a pistol
effects,
with more barrel length.
That's right.
And a good shoulder placement stock area. This one's an SBR here, so we've got a stock on it. You can put a brace on it as well. They come with braces, and it's everything your pistol does, but in a more stable platform.
That's right. That is what it is. That's why this is my number 4. It could have been the SB9A3 they have, or Springfield Kuna, or some other options out there, like the MP5 from H&K, or some other clones out there. Fantastic options. Just overall a pistol caliber carbine. The reason I'm selecting this, not an MP5, is because I am very used to the ergonomics. AR controls. You've got this, you've got your bolt catch, bolt release, and your safety mechanism right here. Just your good old, if you're using an AR-15, which a lot of you guys are, then you're gonna feel at home with this thing.
Yeah.
That's why I selected this, not some other type of weapon system, but a pistol caliber PCC, something that's light, something that's small, something that you can actually fold this, and you can still operate as it is. It's something that I would prefer. A 45 specifically because it is super quiet, great, your favorite phrase, stopping power. And that's it. That's my number 4.
Yeah, I would say if there's one point, if you guys get this, upgrade the bolt release. Because
That's right.
it's normally a little sliver, and I upgraded it so it's like a big paddle, so you can easily drop the bolt.
That's right.
That's something for this
Stock one
in
does suck,
particular. It does. That's just the one downside
Yeah.
of that. Can take error triggers, which is kind of crazy. Even that it's an internal pin system.
Oh, that's right. How
Yeah.
about the
Is that
SB983s?
crazy?
Those things are...
Those cannot. It's the SB10 and 45 that can take error triggers.
Gotcha.
It's weird. It's a weird thing. But I can't disagree with your pick at all. The reason being, mine is also PCCs. So I went with the SP9 A3, I guess, if you want to.
SB983, that's Grand
Yeah,
Power.
SP5,
You have the
SP5 A3. Yeah,
Yeah,
SP5
yeah,
A3. That's it. Yeah, there's so many, all these SPs and all that
the
stuff.
numbers?
Yeah, it's an MP5. That's the point, right? But so this is the civilian one. It's awesome. It does it. And
1960s, really?
if you're trained on it, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
whose
if-
gun is this?
If
Whose gun
you're
is this?
trained.
Who's-
The
who's-
trick is
whose
if
gun
you're
is this?
trained on it. Are you really trained on an MP5? Really? Come on.
I mean, I've put some training in with an MP5. I know how to. I can reload this thing fast as hell.
Not as fast as your FB45A3.
Oh, we're gonna find out.
Oh, yeah, we're going to find out. You know why I say that, guys? Here's the
Yeah.
deal. Here's what you got to do with this thing. So this is an MP5, clear gun always. We always check them, but I'm doing it again. So you're firing this thing. So this is your last round. Pop. And you didn't know that. You didn't, because there's no bolt lock to the rear. So, oh, crap. Click. Dead man's gun. You remove this magazine. You grab the new one in. As you do this is what happens.
Yeah, you were not trained on an
It's
MP5.
just gonna fall.
Whew, that's.
No, but I'm trying to show you the limitations of this
Yeah.
thing. It'll fall. This is what's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
You know what you gotta do, guys?
I saw.
Here's what you gotta do. The proper way to do an MP5. All right. So you fire your last round. You got do this. Grab the mag out. Get the new one
man.
in. Do this. Do this. Get
My
back.
gosh.
You know what? I could take a coffee break in between.
It's crazy
Mag
how
reloads.
I'm so sorry. The struggles
one-
that you
Here's the
endure
deal.
day to
You're-
day life.
Oh, lock to rear. I'm out. You immediately get this out. Put the new one in.
That
You
took
see-
a while, man. You had to. Did you see that? He had to hit
Just saying.
that big button on the side of it.
All kinds of stuff going
Also,
on here.
5 more rounds. So 45s are limited with their mag capacity. So it
you
is a
know what?
larger profile, and this is only 25 rounds. This is 30.
If they're hit,
so there are some other things.
which I'm assuming you'll hit them.
But
and they'll go
notice I picked a PCC overall, not just a SP9 or SP5 A3.
I don't know, I see an SP5 on the table.
Okay. We also see a Flux on the table.
Oh, are you
because
really
I also
trained on that
think that this is basically a PCC, right?
Really?
And if you want a small concealable area beside your bed, right, that you can put inside of, maybe like a little case, a lockbox, something like that. Obviously, these two are going to be too large for that. So if you have kids, you have
Yeah,
to
if
worry
you're-
about that.
Cut.
So this is another great alternative to that, where you get the pistol side of it, where you can easily collapse this brace, right, and actually use it like a pistol if you want to. And then if you want to use it kind of like a PCC, you're able to do that as well. If you notice, I put all my optics up pretty high because I don't like tucking my head down to get behind it. So I put risers on all of them where I don't have to do that. So that's why, if anybody thinks it looks weird.
Do you want to put a riser on the lead and steel that you got right there? What is it, LP1? Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually don't need to. It's because that's stock placement. I don't
Dude,
really
this-
have to.
You're right.
Yeah, it's also a long stock down here, so I can kind of use the bottom section as like an index point. Yep.
Yeah, this optic itself sits pretty high naturally.
It does. It's a lower 1/3 or naturally. So
I like
yeah.
that. Flux, come on, man. I love the Flux. I own one. I'm MP5. I got one too. I can't really talk all that crap about
We have
Flux,
the
'cause
same pick.
I like them, right? I like them, but I have
Yeah.
to fight them, so I have to find ways to kind of go against this.
I love how you
Alright.
don't fight me when we have different picks, like with the 10 mil and 45, but when we have the same pick, he's like, I gotta fight this to the death.
Don't
and
tell me
show
how to
you
live my
not
life.
how to operate an MP5.
How does this work again?
Yeah.
So,
You gotta
I mean-
take the bag out, put a new one in. Actually,
Yeah,
show
so-
that real quick. How fast is that? To do a
So
reload?
yeah, you just like somebody came in, and Ryan has got the setup real good. So you just like
Yeah, you
it's
just bring it
right
up.
there, and all you do is just like you're out, right, locked to the rear. Again,
Mm-hmm.
these guns are all clear. What you do is you're out. You see that?
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's faster than both of these.
Yeah, that is very
Yeah.
fast. Especially if you train like Ben over at Flux.
Oh my gosh.
God, the way he does
It's
it's
insane.
just like
It's ridiculous.
yeah. No, Flux is a great option. You just have to train with that, though. You really have to. All of these guns, you got to really train to kind of get that muscle memory. But Flux like gives you can have 60 rounds on you.
Yeah, 30 round mags, and front and back. So
Yeah.
So
Well, great option. All right,
yeah,
cool.
PCCs.
Let us know. What do you think? Which one takes the cake? Number 3. Number 3?
So for my number 3 pick, I'm gonna go a little controversial here because I think people would expect it to be higher on my list. We have the CMMG Descent. So this is a buffer tubeless 300 blackout DI driven gun. That is at a good price point and works really well in 300 blackouts. And we also have the Sylvan Arms 30 cal suppressor that pairs great with it. I like it. I just feel like it's kind of overhyped in a lot of ways, where people talk about it so much as like the end all be all caliber for home defense and all this stuff, where really you can do a lot what you can do with 5.56 instead of 300 blackout. So that's why 300 blackout is not higher on my list, but it is a great choice for home defense. If you have the money and you have the availability for ammo, everything else, like 300 blackout gets expensive, right? And there's that side to it too, where it's training. If you're gonna have a home defense gun, train with it, which means you have to afford it. So 300 blackout, number 3. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is going to be an AR. Just a good old America's AR. I've got I just purposely wanted to throw this curveball at him because he just didn't see this one.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. All right, so I've got my H&K MR556A4 here with the 6 Sauer Romeo 9T on it, and Dead Air Lazarus 6.
Yeah.
This is my actual setup. Set up properly, good to go, ready to fight.
Just a normal AR-15.
Good old AR-15. I just have this one. In this case, this is it.
Just a budget.
Here's the deal, man.
Normal run-of-the-mill.
This is my range training gun and all that stuff. I am not handing this over to cops if, God forbid, I get into something. So I'm just using this. I'm just using this as an example for you guys.
It was like
just
the
a good
elephant in the room.
Just a traditional.
We all have, just a good old traditional 300
that's
blackout.
it.
Just nothing special about it.
Yeah. I know the 9T is the one, right? That
Yeah. That's part 1 of a 3-page book.
$4,000 optic right here. But anyway, the reason for that is everybody on this channel, like if you guys have been watching my content here, you know I love 5.56 overall. It's my favorite caliber for rifles. Like 300 blackout is right after it. Like 5.56 definitely I like it better than 300 blackout. But why is it on my third list?
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal.
These are good questions that I was going to ask.
We're talking about home defense stuff. And home defense. Now, we're not talking about I'm out there fighting. I'm in my domicile, like in my home, dwelling, and I'm just, somebody's coming at me and want to go and take them down. I live in a 3-bedroom, 2-story home, or maybe a little farm. Just something that's just not going to be crazy, unless you live in a castle, right? A 5.56, I've got some other options for that. A 5.56 has great terminal effects on target. And with the suppressor, you guys can end that crazy concussiveness of a 5.56. In this case, 11-inch.
Agreed.
But 5.56 is still loud. It's a supersonic round, travels 2,800 feet per second. On this one, through this barrel, probably 2,600 feet per second. And very good. Great option.
Yeah.
That's why it's number 3. And not everybody can run an AR unless you're really properly trained with it, because it's not as easy to handle as a handgun, right? A handgun is easier to handle for either. What?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people can handle ARs. Like, people are scared of ARs. I think that's, like, the U.S. is obsessed with being scared of ARs, but really, they're really easy to use, and there's not a lot of recoil whatsoever.
Yeah, when it comes to handling, I didn't mean the recoil. Recoil, you'll handle it even better than a handgun.
Yeah.
I'm talking about running the gun. It's a big gun. It requires you to be tactically a little bit different, especially if you got one of those 16-inch ARs. Then you got your suppressor. It's a longer gun, like the argument with the shotgun argument, right? It's just a bigger, bulkier gun, and it requires different ways of running this thing, like manual of arms, than a pistol. That's what I'm saying. But overall, a great option. But my number 2 and my number 1, which I'll articulate, I believe they're better for inside a home, for defending your home. And that's why it's number 3. This, I mean, it's going to do great, but I believe the other ones are going to do a little better.
If you want subsonic capabilities and a rifle caliber, look no further than 3D
Why would you?
Blackout. That is your
Why?
one-stop shop
Why?
for everything you need. And then it's versatile because then you can switch to supersonic if you want to.
Why? Like, what are you trying to be so quiet? They already know. They're at your home. Why do you have to be quiet? Pop, pop, pop.
Kill
They're
them with kindness and 300 Blackout.
I am being kind
Yeah.
to myself and those around me. All right, number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah. And number 2 for me is going to be a pistol. Just a good old pistol, guys. Let me get
Just a good old, long suppressed 1911.
We got options over here, right? We've got the TSAS Marine Raider copy over here. Friggin' fantastic options. This is your personal. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
This thing shoots incredible. With a
does.
can, oh my God. Hey, listen, we're talking about home defense. And this barrel is not tilting. You got 45 caliber. Good to go.
I cannot believe this.
Little capacity.
Yeah.
That's it. And then we have obviously our 510 from FN 10 millimeter.
Oh, where'd you get that idea from?
Yeah, from you apparently. And then we've got a Glock 19X. Again, the reason
Yeah.
I'm using different calibers here, it's just a pistol. Whatever pistol you prefer, my number 2 is that because most everybody have access to them. When it comes to other states, like a lot of, pretty much every state has pistols legal, these certain pistols, so everybody can have access to them. They're easily maneuverable. Okay, you can maneuver around with a pistol all day long, no problem. There's even when you have like close contact with a person, you can just keep them at bay and
Exactly.
engage. There's so many advantages of a pistol.
Agreed.
And yet still shoot that 9mm, 10mm, 45 caliber, you get that PCC level, like a terminal effect. It's the pistol caliber.
But more maneuverable than a PCC, as you
That's
guys
what I'm saying.
talked about. Yeah.
Far more. So
Yep.
pistol, in my opinion, needed to be up there. Because
I agree.
a lot of times we get maybe sucked into the level of like all these cool rifles, all these other platforms, and we kind of forget these little guys. They may look little, but the effect is
Oh, keep it
pretty
simple,
big.
stupid. You know?
Exactly.
That's all it is.
Every girl tells me that. So, with that
Oh, you
being said,
simple? Okay. So my number 2, I actually went with the same idea. So mine are pistols as
okay.
well. But I gave it a specific example. So I was thinking if I could pick one pistol like out of the box I would recommend to people, I'd pick the Glock 43 Koa. I know it's hard to find. Just get a Glock. Just a Glock
is that
in
a
general.
45 core?
45
Okay,
Koa.
okay,
Yeah, 45 Koa.
Yeah.
But yeah, any Glock, it's extremely reliable. It's going to keep working, and that's all you need. At the end of the day, right? All of these guns, regardless of whether you get a $3,000 9mm gun and you get a $600 Glock 9mm, guess what? Both shoot 9mm.
That's right.
So really, it depends on your ammo that you're using through that gun and your limitations as a shooter.
That's right. Terminal effects are the same as long as you get something that's reliable. It's very important. And for me, when I select my home defense gun, a gun that I want to protect myself with, I make sure when I'm shopping, obviously the reputable company is very important. 2 things, ammunition selection is incredibly important. I want to make sure that it'll have the best terminal effects. Also, I'm not going to deal with any over penetration, so I don't hurt somebody else I don't mean to. And also, I want to, like, it happens. I want to be able to shoot a gun and limp wrist it, like, because that happens. Sometimes you get into a fight, you fall, you come back up, and we've seen all these videos on YouTube and in real life too. Get back up and you're not grabbing the gun the right way, and you fire and the gun just kind of kicks a little bit because you don't have the proper grip. Kicks a little bit more, recoils a little bit more. I don't want that gun to jam. I want to be able to still shoot, have a gun that even when you limp wrist it, it just still fires, it just still goes. So those are very, very important things. Good grip, stippling is extremely important. You'll get sweaty, especially if you're one of those folks, when you get nervous, your hands, palms get sweaty. If you have something shiny, this is gonna not stay in your hand. So all these details are very important, reliability and all that.
Oh, when you talk about a gun in general, like in terms of things that matter most, reliability is probably your number 1, right? Because at the end of the day, like as long as that gun shoots effectively and continues to work, that's all it needs to do.
That's right. And pick something, very good point.
Yeah.
And make sure you pick something that the gun itself is reliable, but also reliable with you. Because sometimes the ergonomics may not fit to our hands.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the Bodyguard 2.0 that we're talking about,
Agreed.
right? The gun itself is extremely reliable. With me, they're not.
Ergonomics, I would say, like, that's my number two.
Yeah,
exactly. I want picking a gun because, I mean, you have to be able to use that gun effectively,
That's
right?
right.
That goes into the shooter then. Yeah.
Very
So,
interesting. Ryan went with a pistol on the second one, too.
Yeah. Honorable mentions?
Yeah, let's talk about our honorable mentions.
What's yours?
My honorable mention is going to be just a good old little bullpup style 5.56 gun. That's
Okay.
all. Just a good old, like a Tavor.
Tavor's
now,
good.
The reason I say that, I don't have it on my list because I do not use a bullpup. I'm not all that familiar with them. Like I can run them just fine, but I can't run them as good as a 5.5, like an AR style. However, they are very popular weapon systems out there. There are a lot of folks out there who knows them,
Yep.
and they are, even with a 16-inch, they're pretty compact weapon systems.
It's literally a 16-inch bullpup
Yeah.
is the size of a Mark 18.
Yep, and this
Because
is
of that.
like I have. This is a Springfield Hellion.
Okay.
I own one myself, and you can actually
What is it? There's
Clap.
two little.
you just press a button. It just
Press
comes
the
up.
button?
Yep.
There you go. Yep.
And then so you can have this just like that. So this
Mm-hmm.
weapon system is freaking awesome. I got a flag chamber right there.
Yeah.
There you go. This weapon system, if you
All guns are cleared before the video.
They
Yeah.
really are. You can actually run this thing in a house. You got the
Mm-hmm.
5.56 capability. There's other calibers like the Tavor's got the 308,
Yep.
right? That was the SAR.
Yeah, the SAR, yeah.
Yep. So you can actually run
300
this.
blackout versions too,
There
which
you go.
kind of merges the gap if you want that. Yeah.
Yep. So if you're trained with it, these actually are they could get very handy. They're very compact, yet still pretty much available, legal everywhere. So a bullpup would be my honorable mention. That's all. What's yours?
I like it. My honorable mention is a shotgun. I
go.
talked about in your number 5 why it was not on my list, but I think it needs to be mentioned because if you are proficient with the weapon system, this is possibly the most deadly weapon system you could have for a home defense situation. But you have to be proficient with it. You've got to think about mag capacity because, like even in this holds 5. You can get extended out to 7 rounds. That's limiting. So
That is limiting. It's just
But-
my biggest concern with shotgun is that's why it wasn't my number 5. It's a recoil like a mofo, man. They just
Exactly.
recoil very, very much.
there's some definite downsides, but it is an incredibly effective caliber.
Very
12
effective.
gauge. Yeah.
You hit somebody with this thing, it doesn't matter if they're wearing a body armor, they're absolutely going down.
Yes.
And the sun is just shining over to my left. It just feels
Just.
pretty good.
Yeah.
See, the shotgun just brought the sun out.
Yeah.
Great option. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't argue with that one. I just believe that it should have been on a list.
I don't know. For the average person, I don't know.
You know that spread? Isn't this the one that pulls the lungs out of people or something? That's what.
No,
it's
that's
like?
9mm. That's what he said. Yeah, 9mm
true, my bad.
blows the lung out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how
9mm
that
does that.
works. Yeah. Okay. It
does, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just
Pulls the
right out, like you're playing Operation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up. Listen, whatever the presidents say, I believe it. With that being said, number one. All right, so Ryan.
Before our number 1, I wanted to bring up one thing with pistols. So comps are becoming more and more popular with 9mm pistols in particular, but pistols in general. So we would both recommend not to use a compensator on your pistol for home defense. The reason for that is it's most likely going to be a low light situation that you're using this home defense pistol in, and you'll end up blinding yourself. And also, if you have a light on, it just makes it hard to see. It's hard to see the threat, and if you can't identify the threat, see the threat, then that's a problem.
You're spreading and praying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
so no,
over that.
I'm with you on that one. I don't recommend comps for any kind of a tactical situation for like inside your home. A lot of times, even if it's during daylight, your home inside is going to be in a low light situation.
Yeah.
But also when you have like confined spaces, comps are known to be very concussive, very loud as well. So you're going to make a gun that's already loud. You're shooting a gun, for God's sake. It's going to be even louder. If you've ever shot inside a vehicle, and you'll know if you've ever done one of those trainings, when you shoot just a regular gun in a vehicle with the windows up, the blast kind of hits you, feel it. And you shoot a comp gun, which I have, it is very, very uncomfortable, let's just say. And I love comps. I like comps overall. I've got multiple guns that are comps, like for flat range shooting, just having fun, competitions, all that. They work. They work absolutely fantastically. But for my tactical gun, I personally don't want one. But could be, you may want that. But I just wanted to make our case on this one. So
Exactly. All right. For number 1, I've got a short-barreled 5.56 gun in particular.
I saw that coming from a mile away when I saw that 300 Blackout number 3 spot.
300 Blackout was number 3. That means the 5.56. Specifically, I would recommend using an ammo type that does not penetrate easily through walls, like a frangible round or something, to be able, something you feel confident in, where it's not going to carry its terminal effect to the next room down after that. It's such as like apartments. If you're in an apartment, like that could be a bad consideration with using a 5.56 gun because, well, it's going to hit your neighbor possibly, right? So these are things you have to consider with your ammo type, but in general, a 30 round mag fed 5.56 short barreled rifle, such as this Mark 18, especially with a suppressor. That's the great part too.
He has a pistol. He's not cool enough.
It's a pistol.
For a rifle.
All right, come January 1st, we're gonna make this.
There we go. There we go.
So, anyways, no, with the suppressor on the end of it, helps the concussiveness of 5.56. It's a win-win.
Listen, I had to kind of throw this little curveball at him because I'm a huge fan of 5.56. Like, I love 5.56. The terminal effects of 5.56. Anybody who questions it, maybe at certain distances with certain type of body armor, certain situations, I get in the battlefield. We're talking about home defense here. We're talking about urban stuff here. 5.56 is still dominating, and it's very effective.
Yes, and I'm going to use the thing that I am most proficient with, which in my case is an AR-15.
Easy to shoot. No recoil. Your 13-year-old daughter can shoot it, and I sincerely mean this.
Yeah.
Ammo is available everywhere. Many different types of ammunition. Won't break the bank. Very easy to handle, and platform is what everybody knows it. I mentioned about the limitations of that. Here is my number 1.
I see.
A 300 Blackout, in this case 6.75 inch barrel with my Huxworks Ventum 7.62 can on it. 6 Hour Romeo AT, one of my favorite optics. In fact, a lot of my guns are equipped with this, or I like the Aimpoint T2 obviously, but this Unity riser, as it is, we got my laser light combo with a Unity mod button. I've got it set up just fine. It's right there. Something happens, I just activate my laser, so I don't have, it's kind of moved out of the way, so no.
Just blind them, with it.
Just blind them.
Yeah, you actually don't even fire a bullet,
That's right.
Yeah.
But 300 Blackout, guys. Let me talk about this. I use supersonic rounds. Supersonic, and again, I don't need, for me, I don't need to be whisper quiet, because even with the quietest gun ever, the gas is coming out of the suppressor, you're still gonna be heard. If you ever just moved, like we've all moved inside a house when you wake up to go pee or go get water, whatever, it's quiet. You start moving, you're gonna hear something.
Yeah.
So your undetected movement is important. You wanna have the element of surprise on your enemy or your threat, whatever they are. But generally, inside homes, we give up our positions, at least to a certain degree. So especially if I fire a single round from the quietest can, quietest ammunition, I'm still gonna be heard, all right? That is fantastic for outside. If you're out there in the woods shooting, you'll probably conceal your position big time. I wholeheartedly agree. But at home, 110s, supersonic rounds, 300 Blackout, screaming, amazing terminal effects on target, and yet pretty decent to shoot. It's not as soft as a 5.56.
It's not. That's what I was going to say. I wanted to talk first. I was going to say, like me and Call of Duty Clean House Mission, subsonic 300 Blackout worked pretty well. Just want you to know.
Yeah.
Just a heads up for next time.
There you go. See, if it worked real good,
then
why is it not your number 1?
I'm more proficient with this, in Call of Duty, I'm definitely better with 300 Blackout.
There you go.
Yeah, don't get
300 Blackout, guys, just 110 grain versus 55 grain, which at home, like home defense, I prefer a 62 grain, one of those like soft tip ones that actually will not over penetrate, and pretty good terminal effects. I've seen it on real human bodies, what those rounds do. They are very, very effective for 5.56. And same thing with 300 Blackout. You have a very, very good terminal effects. Yet, there you go.
Yeah, that's why I'm holding mine for that.
I've got this little short barrel right here.
That's the key part
Rattler
to
LT.
both of us, is short barrels too, because we both wanted to talk about the effectiveness that you don't need this crazy. You can even have like a 7.5 inch 5.56. In fact, that's actually where a lot of like special military units are moving over to right now, is short barreled 5.56, like 7.5 inch.
You gotta ask yourself, why do you need that for, right? like 11-inch AR, right? We were shooting up to 500 yards pretty effectively
Yeah,
with it.
it's a
11
dual
inch.
barrel length.
Yes.
11.5. Mhm.
But if you are using something and you know your mission, like home defense, we're talking about home defense, right? If I'm shooting somebody at 100 yards, am I really defending myself at that point? Like, I'm just, like, am I really in that imminent threat point at that point? Are they hunkered down at 100 yards and firing at me? Maybe if you live in a farm, maybe something like that is going on. Sure.
Not for a home defense situation, most likely.
That's what I'm saying. So if I get a 7.5-inch AR, 5.56, I would. For me, I just need that thing to take care of me within that 25 yards max range in my situation.
Yeah.
Yours could be maybe 50 yards, but I don't think it's more than that, right? So, and that 7.5-inch 5.56 is going to take care of you all day long.
Situation dictate, or mission dictates gear, right?
Exactly.
If you have a larger ranch, then maybe a barrel length, longer barrel length would work for you.
Yeah. But you know what's so funny here? We have one thing in common here. For home defense 2025, we both have our number one rifle calibers.
Yes. Yep.
So what does that say about PCCs? Maybe that's another video. Maybe that's another video, guys. But
Standard capacity, also 30 rounds.
100%. As it is.
Yep.
Right there. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree, disagree? Which list was better for you, more fitting to you? And what is your top 5 home defense guns in 2025? Because as the technology changes, the way we fight changes, and the way we fight and tactics, all that changes. The weapon system change.
2026, we might have some shotguns higher up on the list for those drones. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. It's getting spicy out there.
Very, very interesting. Warfare is changing, man.
It's a net gun. That's my number one.
Exactly. So, but how many? Can we also appreciate the beauty of this setup? I want everybody to just take a look at this thing, man. This is my SIG Sauer MCX Rattler LT. Personal. This is actually my home defense gun. I brought it here.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. Here's the deal. I would have to give this one up. God forbid something happened.
I like this one a little better.
Yeah, you got that A3 Industries stock, which is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty good.
But do you have a laser?
I usually just used 300 blackout on the enemies. Yeah, not the laser. Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate your business.
God bless.
We'll see you on the next one.